I don't know. It's hard to. He's trying to be badass on a giant chicken.
Rise, my friends.
Oh man.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Archduke
Yes,
Elwyn.
Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet,
Poppers!
Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
67.
Oh my
You've
goodness.
stayed a while and listened.
There,
The
he scared the
fantasy
crap out of me.
final with the best swamp owner on Twitch less than 3.
Aw, thanks so much, Thera. Thank you very much. How have you been? Nice pause. Thanks. I like that this game allows you to pause cutscenes. That's good. It's good. So is this a continuation of the previous games? I felt a bunch of subtext there, this game that I should understand. No. So all the Final Fantasy games are completely separate in terms of like characters. Well, I'm not going to say all of them, but the main story numbered Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3. You don't have to play them in order. They're about different places, different characters, different everything. Yeah. So anything you need to know to play Final Fantasy 16 is in this game, Final Fantasy 16. Now there's certain things that you'll find common through the different Final Fantasy games, like chocobos, right? Like the mount that the guy was just riding on. Like that's a feature you'll find in most of them. The ability to summon creatures like Phoenix and Shiva and that kind of stuff. Yeah, but that's all. So anyone can jump into this without playing any other Final Fantasy game. What is active time lore? There's a button here that says active time lore here. What is that? It's underneath me. Press it. Hold the touchpad to access active time lore feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can be viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. That is amazing. Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua. Loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effort in quelling the rebellious northern territories. Firstborn son of Archduke Elwyn, ruler of Rosaria. From a young age, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed First Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix, and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire. Second son of the Archduke of Rosaria, Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix. Okay, so he's the dominant. His love and admiration for his brother Clive is absolute, and he is only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots, less so. Okay. Clive's faithful friend, brought back from one of the Archduke Elwyn's expedition to the frozen northern territories, where he was found half-starved and shivering in a snowfield. Having presumably been separated from his pack, Elwyn gifted the puppy to Clive upon his return, and the two became nigh inseparable. Born a princess of the northern territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister. Okay, so she's a ward from a different kingdom. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith, it is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family ruled the nation. All right, cool. That is an awesome feature. I really like that a lot. choppers!
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Ow.
Shields dismissed.
I need this in every game, Evil.
Torgal. Where do you think you're going?
That blue icon to the left will be red later. Lets you know there's
off
new
to
info.
see the
Okay.
Archduke.
Right.
What are we talking about? I gotta see what you're talking about. That blue icon to the left will be red later. Let's see. I don't see that here. There's no blue icon now. Okay. Cool. That's awesome. I think you were telling me about this, Edot, right? Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down L3 and trust in your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with a...
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
And also steal this guy's axe. Hello, give me your axe! Oh, I can't break all the barrels? What is this land called and how do they discover their hair products? It's called Pert Plus. The land of Pert Plus.
All right, let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads.
Useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items can be viewed on the items tab in the main menu.
Right you are.
I got a potion.
Well, this is it, lads. Time to put an end.
I challenge you all to one-on-one combat.
You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rossfield. Any man who can do that deserves to be first shield. Age and experience be damned.
Thank you.
You put on quite the show for us, Lord
Never mind.
Rossfield.
Never mind.
Any man who can do that deserves.
The way I see it, it's us or them.
Make sure all the crystals are accounted for.
Do I get to ride the Chugaboo?
More refugees arrived today.
Well, if things get crowded, we can always conquer Iron.
All right. They want me to go over there, 64 yards. Actually, can I go up? Let's see what kind of freedom I've got.
Maybe shift this
Limited-
lot before we lose the light.
Limited freedom.
Forgive me, my lord, but I need to finish inspecting these crystals.
All right, go for it.
Wouldn't do to give our soldiers. Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. I say to speak.
There was a person that subbed for 68 months, and that person happened to be you.
You! Eldrin! Thank you so much for the 68.
Where's the goddamn pickle?
The Raggedy Man. Yeah, I turned on the subtitle, like, speaker names, and some people have funny tags. Raggedy Man. Yeah, Well-Built Man was another one.
It was no trouble. Really.
Well, what do you know? 31 months subbing. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Birthday gift to myself is your emotes, cause honestly, they're some of the best on Twitch.
Happy birthday, Royal Leo Knight. Thank you so much for checking in with us, and thanks for the resub. I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Deliver.
Start.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
It is.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Poppers. So at least our dads seem nice. Our mom, not so much.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
I'm having my bearer filled around. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
I'm having my bearer.
I'm having my bearer filled around.
I like that guy. I'm having my bearer. Hey, look, I can finally get around here.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Almost. Alright, we found ourselves a high potion. La 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 la. La 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 la. I can find info about bearers in the ATL. The bearer. Oh, yeah. A person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. Oh, okay. In Valisthea, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in Valisthean life, and few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. So they have like extraordinary magic powers and they're enslaved and squeezed as a resource? That is terrible. Oh, that's the blue icon? This little thing is what you were pointing to me? I would never see that in a million years. That little blue thing. I wouldn't never have noticed that. It's too small. The mark applied to the cheeks of the bearers across Valisthea, identifying them as something other than human. Newborn babes are checked at birth. Those who are found to be bearers being branded and taken into the custody of the state. Rarely, bearers evade this test, either because their parents hide them, the testers are lax in their duties, or their powers do not awaken until later, yet most do not remain unbranded for long. Okay. Now, wasn't Wyvern, didn't Wyvern have the tattoo? Or Clive here have the tattoo? In the flash forward?
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
It's very pretty.
There's Joshua.
Aren't you a little late to be trimming the verge? Nope. Another potion. Is Jill just nebulously following you in the ether? I don't know. I think she got sick of my shit. No, there she is. She's over there. It's Joshua!
Clive?
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
Jill is the dedicated holder of the main character, Torgal. Yes. I agree.
That child is the future of our nation. He must be protected. All other concerns are insignificant.
I don't like Mummy. Mummy! Mummy, look! I can do this! I can do this! I can do this! This and this! But mostly this!
My lord, it's not how it looks. I'm, inspecting the castle walls by order of the Duchess. My lord, it's not how it looks.
I believe him. He passed his bluff check. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them, then hold R2 to push or pull with all your might. Really? Okay. Door opening tutorial. Okay. Hello! Aw, she shook his paw. That's so cute. Aw, he's so cute. Why does door opening need to be interactive? I'm assuming that at some point it's going to matter. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just silly and extra. Like chase scenes and stuff like that.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
Drake's Breath, yeah. The name of the place.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
Okay.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
No one likes Mother.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well.
I like his
we ride
outfit.
at dawn.
I like the red and black. Surprise, right?
Yes, Your Grace.
Father, before I go, look what I can do. Oh, man.
We drove the Iron Blood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
Okay. Journal. Da, 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 da. Forgot to save it. Why does this not move? Ah. There we go. Ha! Look at the little pixel art up there. Throwback.
This war we mean to wage, it isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
Thank you. All right. Okay, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, a nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as the capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwin Rosfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. Okay, what is a mother crystal? Enormous, glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with aether. making the magics the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each mother crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. Okay. So, the Grand Duchy doesn't have one of their own. Also, so the Iron Kingdom is also known in the local tongue as Heron? Heron? The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, which is its capital at Krieg Loixt. The Mother Crystal Drake's Breath rises from a volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, depending on who you ask, and has been the subject of a long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. Okay, so there's the conflict, the source of the conflict right there. This game is expert level pronunciation, I know, right? There's some hard words in there. Alright, so they actually wanted me to go up that way. I don't want to. I want to go up this way. You fool, it all leads to the same place anyway. Beautiful. Hey look, they even Bog Otter proof this. I was trying to go jump to my death. It felt very Gaelic in origin. It did, didn't it? I agree.
No messages, my lord.
Thank you. I was wondering if I had messages. Later that night, look, it's everyone's favorite.
How long will you?
It's everyone's favorite person, Annabella Rossfield. Wife of Archduke Elwyn and mother to Clive and Joshua. While she still adores her younger son, she treats Clive and Jill with naught but thinly veiled contempt. Okay, cool.
Away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Damn. Snubbed. Look at that stare. Jesus Christmas.